Hey everybody, how you doing? This is episode 87 of Dan's Expert Tips for authors, publishers, and speakers who want to make some money. I'm Dan Blanchard, the best-selling and award-winning author, speaker, and educator, and the Connecticut president of the Association of Publishers for Special Sales, as well as the host of Mindalia TV. Today, I want to talk to you about awakening a sleeping book. That's right. New books are always coming out. And what that does, it kind of pushes our books to the back shelf or maybe even down the ladder, right? So many times we have a book, it's not doing what we wanted to do, or it only did it for a little while. Now it seems like it's sleeping and we're not really getting any sales. So what do we do to awaken up our books that are sleeping? Well, an email push would be a good start. You know what I'm saying? We can promote, cross-buy, whatever you want to call it. You know, you can send people out and say, hey, you bought book one. Guess what? Book two is out. Check it out. If you like book one, book two, you probably love, or vice versa. Somebody finds your book two of that series and, or it doesn't even have to be a series at this point. Somebody finds the second book you wrote and say, hey, you read that book, you like that book, you might not like another book that I wrote previously before this book, all right? So another thing you could do to awaken the sleeping book is have a sale. You can lower your book to like 99 cents. And when you do that, you can even gift it to someone. I mean, paying 99 cents is not too bad for yourself. You could gift it to somebody, or you could say to somebody during a pre-holiday sale that the book is only 99 cents. Get it now as a gift for someone that you love or someone that you think that could use this. All right, and that could get you like a little attraction going, right? You can email your people and say, hey, tell a friend about it. I mean, how many of us, go see a movie because someone told us to, or read a book because someone gave us a suggestion of a great book, all right? The thing is that we read books and we do all these things, and like sometimes we forget to tell people about it. So you can send out an email saying, hey, tell your friends about this book. If you liked it, tell your friends about it, right? You can automate these emails, which means you always have some kind of action going on about tell a friend, or if you like this book, get that book, or vice versa, right? Kindle's got those Kindle countdown deals. You could do it for 99 cents as the Kindle free book promotion. You could do it for like 5 days, like every, whatever it is, 3 months, or whatever it is. When you do that stuff, you can buy traffic. And what that will do is that'll help you go back up in the rankings, get some traction, and have your book in front of people again. So then the price goes back up to the normal price. People are buying it because they're seeing it again. It's up there in rankings, and it's got some traction, okay? Another thing you do, it's a little more work, a little more sophisticated, but it works. You can change the book cover so that it looks like a new book. People who weren't interested in your book before will see the book and think it's a new book. All right, there's not an old book. It's a new book, and they may buy your book. You can change your book description, same sort of thing. You should probably do that maybe every 4 months so it looks like a new book. When people see it, they'll go, oh, that's a new book. You know what I'm saying? And if Amazon has a feature where if they try to buy it, if they've already bought it, and they try to buy it, Amazon will stop them and say, hey, you already bought this book. So you don't have to worry about people buying your book twice or fooling people. But the people looked past your book the first time. They're going to look at it again and say, oh, it's a new book. So changing the book description, changing the book cover, that's good stuff, right? And of course, you can always do paid services for traffic for this new book cover, new book description, new booklet thing, right? How about this? Change the book just a little bit. Add to it, tweak it, give it a second edition. That's a way to maybe get some traction, right? And when you get reviews, and a good way to get reviews is when you're doing the free days, send out free books to people so they can go down as a purchased review, right? Which is a good one. That's what you really want to have. And it helps if you have, let's say, like a series. All right, if a series, book 1, book 2, book 3, whatever it is, those all cross-promote each other, and then you got to do that. So series are good. They help you a lot. And, of course, don't forget about Facebook ads, Twitter ads. And another thing you do is you can do, Amazon, change the categories. And, again, so new people will see it. All right, new people will see your book and they'll be like, "Oh, look at this!" People that haven't seen it before because you're in a different category. You should probably do that too, like maybe a couple times a year. Change the category so new people can see it. All right. Well, anyways, I hope this episode 87 of Awaken Your Sleeping Book was helpful. I'll be back with your book is never dead. There's always a chance to bring it back. I'll be back real soon, episode 88. But in the meantime, be sure to check me out at danblanchard.net and granddaddy6.com, and I'll catch up with you real soon. Take care now.